Alright, welcome back, new viewers. Again, it's time for some more Chesnaught raids. Not just that, but great Tusk and Iron Tread raids as well, as they finally returned after a certain error of them has been fixed. So why don't we begin? And before we truly begin, I'd like to ask those of you on YouTube to subscribe, and those of you on Twitch to follow. It helps out the community and allows me to make more videos like this when you do. Thank you, everybody, and this video is also sponsored by W, so please use the description, the code in the description below if you'd like to get a $10, a 10% discount, excuse my stuttering as usual, to get a nice little discount on the code, or use my code to get a discount on your order. Thank you for watching, and let us begin with these raids once again. Now, as you can see here, I'm using Lorantis, a grass type. Chesnaught will always start off with Iron Defense, sharply raising its defense. If you didn't already know, I like starting off with Ingrain so I can get some passive healing off. Because if I get the right setup on Lorantis, I don't die very easily. It will use Stone Edge as its primary rock type move, its other moves being Wood Hammer, I believe, Earthquake, and Hammer Arm. Getting stabbed with 3 of the 4 of those moves. And potentially, I have a feeling Earthquake is there in case you try bringing Golden Gale, like with the Inteleon raids. Alright, just lower my stats, that's fine, because that means I shouldn't use Leaf Storm, because my ability is being contrary and that nullifies abilities. So instead, to get my, whenever this game decides to keep up, it's because it's putting up a shield. Which, just like Cinderace, seems to do that if somebody dies at least once. Alright, let's heal up a little, this will get me some HP back, do a little chip damage, and I get my Tera Charge. Hello, Aaron, how you doing today? Alright, he lowers his own speed. Now I'm gonna get a Leaf Storm off. Or I could Synthesis thanks to the sun. Thanks to the Koraidon that's going on over here. That Appletun just used Apple Acid, which will lower its special defense. That's some nice team synergy support there, and thanks to whoever's healed, I hit my Leaf Storm. And now we get our Contrary boost. Who's Storm Forest? You're a team of yours? I got my double healing off, I want to get another Leaf Storm off. Excuse that alarm. And I missed, yay. Oh, the alarm distracted the Lorantis, that's what happened. Oh, you mean the Lorantis. Okay. Oh no, he's cursing, man. We don't like people cursing on here. Like I'm one to talk anyways. As soon as the rest of that passes. Why not use another Leaf Storm and actually hit it this time? I know it's 90% accurate, but come on. There we go. And that's the damage I want to see. And it's a critical hit. I just realized I'm low on HP. Missed, yes! That's what we need more of that. And thanks to whoever made that heal cheer, that means I don't have to worry about using Synthesis. And this is why I always start off with Ingrain. Alright, we can Terra Grass right here. So we can actually get some damage off. And hell, once the shield's gone, if I want to just spam Giga Drain for the rest of this, I can. EV trained for HP special attack or HP defense or something, I think those would be best. Oh yeah, that shield's gone, kaput. It ain't nothing. And he took away my stat buffs. Yeah, thank you, asshole. And you hit me with a Stone Edge. Nearly killing me. And, wow, okay, get 3 moves off. That's fair, okay. Real fair. Good game design. Let him hit like 4 times in a row. You really just need special attack and HP. You don't really need speed. That close too. Lower my stat buffs and you hit me twice. Well, let's try this again. Outside of the Pokemon being a lot faster, I don't see much importance with it. Like with Typhlosion, for example, that you needed your speed 4 buttons. Helion is normally faster than Typhlosion, but you didn't have to worry about it there. I mean, I'm not going to say that speed is a useless stat in raids, specifically in this game. But for most Pokemon, you're not really going to need the speed buff. I think it'd just be better you invested in your defenses, so you can actually take their hits. That's just me. Yeah, outDO'd, or doade. That makes no sense. Thank you, William the Hulk, for becoming a gamer bear. Okay, we can group up and do your raid after this. I don't think you caught Chesnaught yet, have you? Hey, how you doing, William the Hunk? The Hulk, I mean. Replace the L with an N. Alright, good to know that we could catch him right here and now. And, William the Hulk, if you have a copy of Scarlet and Violet, once we're done with this raid, we could do your Chesnaught raid as well. What is the good news? Enlighten us. Alright, let's start up this raid again. Let's hope I don't get cucked by, double attack and lowering my stats again. In Scarlet and Violet, well, congratulations to you. Shiny hunting will be way easier than it already is, actually. Alright, here's another shot at Mr. Chesnaught Boy. Alright, and great. Oh, yeah. Get your iron defense off. Alright, take your time. Perk up your shield. If Bowser were a frickin' grass type over here. Alright, we take Hammer Arm just fine. I think I prefer that over Stone Edge, honestly. Lowers its speed and it doesn't have to, and you don't have to worry about the crit chance. Alright, he didn't lower anyone's stats just yet, so I'm gonna get a Leaf Storm off. Keep hammer arming. That just makes you a slow boy. I've always hated when these 7-star raids can get off more than one attack. Just why? I think that's kind of artificially difficult. It's like you can hit me with super strong attacks twice in a row that I'm very unlikely to live. For what? For the sake of difficulty? Get out of here. And look how much I healed off of that. Keep lowering your speed, you fool. Alright, one more attack and I can get off my Tera. Which he's going to crack up his shield. Are you going to lower my stats is the question. Alright, Earthquake we tank that very easily. That look how little damage that did. That didn't do shit. Alright, let's get my stats back up again. And I missed. I hit and I missed. You know what I just realized? Say Leaf Storm's like a hurricane in real life, just with a bunch of leaves involved. How the hell do you dodge that? Are you gonna sit there and tell me that you dodged a hurricane at some point in your life? I don't think you should be able to dodge that. I get it, it's a very strong move, and it has to have some sort of balance to it, but still. Alright, and you just lowered our stats. Alright, I can't use Leaf Storm or else it's gonna lower my stats, so let's just get trying to get some HP back. And sometimes these raids seem... This is why I kind of prefer how Sword and Shield did it. I know this... Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course you crit. But anyways, I know this game is a little bit better with it because it's in real time, so it saves a lot of time for all 4 players. But I kind of prefer how Sword and Shield did it, because Pokemon only got off an attack maybe twice a turn. Which I think was just a lot more fair. than this horse shit. Actually, you know what? Tera... Can I survive an attack? Well, now with my leftovers, I can. And my ingrade. Alright, I don't even need to ask that question now. Terrestrialize, become your true self. Yes, I noticed the headband. And a lot of other changes to your outfit. Okay, that doesn't look right. And it still plays as if it's doing the camera panning thing for Lorantis. But no, that isn't the case. Thank you for hitting your Leaf Storm. You see, Lorantis gets the logic I was putting down before. Oh yeah, that shield's about to be kaput in a bit. Alright, hit me with that Stone Edge. Go ahead. Just don't crit is all I'm asking. Good. Alright, we're good. And I just realized this dude's over here trying to... Hey, look at that. Nice heal cheer. Okay, really? Why can you do that twice in a row? That's so dumb. Why? Let me lower your stats. That's like the third time he's done that or something. Two or three times he's done it. I don't know. I lost count. Anyways, I'll Giga Drain so I don't lower my stats. That still did a sizable chunk. Can't get mad at that. I've noticed that as well. Ah! Man, your Chesnaught's so blind it couldn't hit the broadside of a Lumios tower. That's right. Because what's a barn? Do barns exist in the Pokemon world? I don't think so. And I'm gonna hit the broadside of this Chesnaught with a Leaf Storm. Alright, if I want to say this kills, but I'm neutral in special attack, so sadly not. But it's dead next turn, so we're good. And Giga Drain for the accuracy. I win, or we win. Sayonara, suckers. Sucker, Chesnaught the Sucker. That's Chesnaught's nickname now. Too bad I can't learn Sucker Punch. Alright, I think we should start at that Union Circle for Aaron and Hulk, William the Hulk. Alright, hey, bottle caps. Am I the one who thinks bottle caps might have been introduced because of as a little reference to James from the anime because of his little bottle cap obsessions? Oh no, I lost my bottle caps. What do you mean? They're just bottle caps? Anyways, I'm going to make the Union Circle for the two of you to join. And if anybody else happens to be in the crowd and wants to join, do not hesitate. You could be the fourth spot. Form a group. Yeah, you need that accuracy, man. Alright, it's just going to tell me all this. Gathering a group, and whenever it shows up, your code is 36M24R. What an interesting code, actually. You got two numbers divisible by 2 and 4, and 6. And then you got MR like Mr., but separate. Now, you got a group on now? Okay, then what's the code if you'd rather that? Alright, we'll do your group then instead. Everybody else in the comments use that one. Alright, 2R. 84. Couldn't be 86, and here we are. I mean, off topic. Let's just use this code. Alright, and let us patiently wait for William the Hulk. And I take it that's you, William the Hulk? Or is that somebody else in the comments? Alright, I guess that will be it. Aaron, take it away. I mean, if they don't want to answer, that's fine. Alright, anybody go on and look for your Chesnaught raids, and we're also doing the Iron Treads and what am I calling, Great Tusk raids, so if you got those, don't hesitate to bring those up as well. I did catch one of the Iron Treads off screen, but I have yet to catch a Great Tusk off screen. I want to get one that's Tera Steel, so if anyone's got a Tera Steel one, or whoever's the Scarlet player here, please let us know. Oh, your little brother? Alright, cool. Alright, Paradox Donphans or Chesnaught's. I'll just roam around here and, I don't know, stare at the Skiddos until somebody gets a raid. what's this TM? Electro Ball, one of the worst moves ever created. I've never mentioned that on this channel, actually. Ever since Generation 5, I always thought Electro Ball was such a sucky move. Mainly because it's basically the opposite of Gyro Ball, where the faster you are compared to your opponent, the more damage you can do. But as an electric-type move, and I swear, it feels like a move that was purely made for Electrode. Because at least pre-Gen 7, Electrode's base speed was 140. Its special attack is pretty middling and only base 80. So, and it was introduced in Generation 5 of all generations. You know, a game where you can't normally catch Voltorb or Electrode, which, I could be wrong, maybe you can in Black and White 2, I don't entirely remember, it's been a while since I played that game, but I know you couldn't in the original Black and White, outside of transferring from the Gen 4 games. Namely Heart Gold Soul Silver, because I don't think you can normally get Voltorb or Electrode in Diamond, Platinum, or Pearl. It just felt like a move that was purely made for Electrode. I know there's some electric types later, like Regieleki, that really benefit from it as well, but other than that, such a sucky move. And while we're on the subject of the opposite of Gyro Ball itself, might I say, until Stack Attack has showed up, Gyro Ball was such a useless move. Like, a lot of Pokemon that learned Gyro Ball either were too fast, didn't have the secondary stab to really take advantage of the power Gyro Ball could have, or just didn't have very high attack stats like Stack Attack does. Stack Attack with a base 131 attack stat makes very good use of Gyro Ball, as opposed to a Pokemon like Bronzong. Alright, cool, it still gets the Steel-type stat from it. Bronzong's a pretty slow Pokemon, as is. The problem with that being, it's base 86 in attack, and honestly, Bronzong's got more important stats to, you know, beef up, like its HP or either of its defense stats to focus in on attack. I mean, if you want to focus in on attack, it's your Pokemon, you're gonna raise it the way you please. But just on the topic of Gyro Ball, it's such a sucky move for that reason. And along with that, like, I don't know, for some reason, well, I understand, I shouldn't say for some reason, but Jigglypuff's another one of those Pokemon that gets that move, which, again, Jigglypuff's got a piss-poor attack stat. It doesn't get stabbed from it, and sure, it's slow, but the other two things still are true, which outweigh the power that Gyro Ball otherwise could have had. And same with Shuckle, one of the slowest Pokemon in existence. Piss-poor attack stat, unless you use Power Trick, which I know people don't really like using Power Trick on Shuckle, but personally, if Shuckle returns in this game through the later DLCs, I'm going to use a Power Trick Shuckle. Alright, let me hydrate myself and stretch. Hey, did y'all know that hydration is my ability? Alright, I've done what you asked. I'm going to continue with my TED Talk on why Gyro Ball and Electro Ball suck. But, yeah, Shuckle. Doesn't have the stab for it, piss poor attack stat unless you want to use the Power Trick strat. Which, personally, I like that strat. It's super gimmicky, I know, but personally, I like it. Yeah, I got my double passive healing before it lowers my stats. Whenever... Oh, he's putting up a shield. Yeah, let me put up the shield. Take your time, Mr. Chesnaught. It's okay. It's okay. We all don't have things to do right now. Just take your time. If Delphox didn't exist, you'd be the worst of the frickin' Kalos starters, I'm just saying. Anyways, I'm gonna Giga Drain. Get some of my HP, and how did you attack first? Don't crit, please don't crit. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're F-I-N-E fine. Wait, what do you mean by the bird? I mean, there's a lot of birds, so what do you mean, Corviknight? The steel bird, in other words, the best steel bird. Sorry, what's his face? Skarmory. Even though Skarmory doesn't exist in this game. Alright, give me my passive healing. We like passive healing here. Oh, Decidueye? I mean, I think History of Decidueye could work here now that that's a thing. Unlike when this event first came out. Actually, what did? Well, you're no longer going to be immune to the fighting type moves, but in exchange, you end up being resistant to the rock type moves. So I mean, it's up to you if that's a decent trade-off or not. But other than that, I mean, immunity to one typing and a neutrality to the other, while vice versa, I think is overall better. And his Decidueye does have higher HP and defense. Wonder if anybody's even tried that yet. Somebody out there might have. Somewhere in the last 12 hours, maybe. I don't know. Alright, Tera time. And it's terrestrialization time again. That was... Okay, no. Actually, I just realized something. That Scooby-Doo song, Terror Time, it could probably be used as a parody of terrestrialization. And it's Tera type again. Okay, I'm done. We can always think of that another time. Then I don't want to get sued. No, it's too late. The suing paper is already coming in. Alright, anyways. One more Leaf Storm, and that shield is useless. Yeah, missed your hammer arm. Go ahead. And let me get my passive healing once again. Oh, we're at full, man. We aren't dying out here. We're too strong. Now we just need this Leaf Storm to hit. Yes! Sayonara to the shield. We don't need that here. Get that, of course. Look how much it needs. Alright, that's fine. Lower your speed. Go ahead. You foolish fool. You're too slow. And thanks to whoever passively healed. And actually, you know what? I'll blow you away right now. Yes! End him, Loretus. Or Kittia, end him. Nope, okay. That was anticlimactic. Okay, just take away my stab books. He's just gonna keep kicking me while I'm down. Chesnaught skips leg day. I hate to make that joke, but could he really kick me with those legs? Probably not. Anyways, Giga Drain. And now we're all terrestrialized. Alright, next turn I can use Leaf Storm again. Alright, just don't... Actually, even if it does currently live. Yeah, we're good. And thanks to whoever just healed again. Alright, final Leaf Storm right here now as long as it hits. Yes! Alright, now this time for real. End him! Okay, never mind. This is still extremely anticlimactic. Lower your speed, that's cool. Oh no. He's getting his tremendous energy off. Alright, come on. Hit him. Oh wait, oh yeah, he's dead. And down goes the Chesnaught. And there goes the battle. If you haven't caught Chesnaught just yet, here's your chance right here and now. God damn. Anyways. Alright, I got about 50 Tera Rock Shards. I really like how much they've bumped up the rewards unlike when the Charizard event first came out. Yep, he's all yours. The Tera Rock Chesnaught just for you. And Tera Rock does really help out Chesnaught quite a bit. Deals with those pesky flying types, the pesky fire types, the types that Rock is weak to, most of which Chesnaught's base typing can already deal with, so there's that. Like water, for example. Alright, let's see. I've got a Ghost-type Iron Treads over here. Which could be useful for fighting type moves, but outside of that, I don't see the use of it. I guess other than extra coverage, too, but it doesn't really struggle with Ghost or Psychic types. There's a Grass-type one over here. Why don't we do this one? And while I'm at it, we try to brainstorm the usefulness of a Tera Grass Iron Treads. Alright, it deals with the water types that is weak to. Besides dealing with those pesky water types, I don't see the problem. Or, not the problem, I don't see the usage of it. Yeah, it's interesting nonetheless. Step right up for your Tera Grass Iron Treads. And you're welcome to him. Enjoy your Chesnaught. You know, it doesn't really show you what, well, not entirely. The ones that appear on your map are obviously yours. The ones that don't appear on your little mini-map are one of the other players in the Union Circle. So, I think there's an easier way that could make that indicated. The only problem with, I was thinking my solution was put any other players' little portraits over raids that happen to be theirs over the map. The only problem is I think that would overshadow the map a little too much. Then it would get annoying to constantly see the same icons over and over again. So they probably had to do it this way. Anyways, I want to say a flying type would definitely be most useful here. I want to use my Staraptor. I should not, though. You know what? This is a good time for me to use Mr. Mind Mirage over here as who was a part of my champion team. Shameless plug, but you should go watch my previous Wi-Fi battle video if you haven't already. And this Braviary is featured in it. Alright, my thought process here being, good special attacker that can hit it for super effective, immune to its ground type moves, so we have to worry about its steel type moves. And I don't think it gets a knockoff, at least I'm hoping it doesn't. And it's only got base 70 special defense, so... Actually, wait, I think it knows electric type moves. Ah, frick, that's no good. And it automatically sets up electric terrain as well, so... And I think it did know Wild Charge. That could be an issue. Alright, no History and Gudra, which makes me sad. Maybe Decidueye. I want to say History and Decidueye might work here. Maybe a bug type would be the best answer, actually. I might actually do that. Well, Tera Firing is going to be a little risky. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. So I don't want to get screwed over by a Wild Charge. Alright, Iron Donphan. Your name is boring, I'm calling you Iron Donphan now. I'll take you all on. With the power of the past. Because you know the only thing that can beat the future is the past. That makes no sense. Anyways, you think it'd be the other way around. Alright, what stat is raised? Defense, of course. Oh, there goes my choice band. Anyways, just hit him with a Leech Life. That still did quite a sizable amount of damage, actually. I resist your ground type moves, so that means nothing. Yeah, we take that very well. The lowered speed I don't exactly appreciate, though. Now I can get my HP right back after this turn, thanks to the power of leeching at your life. Honestly, of all moves to get a buff back in Gen 7, of course you flinch me. Anyways, of all moves to get a buff back in Gen 7, the last one you'd think would be something as basic as Leech Life, which was, let's be real, essentially the signature move for Zubat for like 6 generations. I mean, I know some other Pokemon got it like Venonat, or... Honestly, besides those two, I can't really recall any other Pokemon that got that move. So I might as well have been a Zubat signature move until Generation 7 when it got the boost to it being literally quadruple times as strong. Possibly becoming one of the strongest blood type moves because of that. Basically gives you an incentive to use it over X-Scissors, or Fury Cutter, or Megahorn. Even a Megahorn is way stronger. Megahorn doesn't really have any secondary effects that, and has way less accuracy, so definitely gives it some merit to use it. Especially on Pokemon like Incineroar of all things, getting it for some ungodly reason. I do want to Tera Fire here, but I'm locked into... Oh yeah, speaking of Megahorn, somebody was literally talking, hey, you want a Megahorn? Here, have it. But, I would Tera Fire here. Sadly, I'm locked into Leech Life thanks to my choice band, which I wonder what, Slitherwing over here would look like wearing that. Can somebody make some fan art of that? Maybe it's on its tail, maybe it's on one of those horns of its, maybe it's on its wing, that sounds uncomfortable. Or maybe it's on one of these Frothy caveman arms? What would you call those? I'm not entirely sure. And what's the theme of that bag? And thanks to whoever did that heal cheer. Your Mega Horn means nothing, you fool. Oh yes, that's right, fighting types. Resist bug type moves. I was well prepared for this. And down goes the shield. Alright, you take away my ability, but there's no sun up anyways. Black and White, like Pokemon Black and White, I see what you did there, Game Freak. Still one of the best games in the franchise, none shall convince me otherwise. And down goes the Iron Treads. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a future Aridos form called Iron Threads. Get it? Iron Threads, let me stop. Terra Grass. So, if I wanted to deal with those pesky water types, yeah, but you don't even learn any bug type, grass type moves. Useless. Bye-bye. The grass shards are pretty useful. Because grass is surprisingly one of the best Terra types, in my opinion. Just because of how well it works on mostly fire types. It's strange. It really is. And a lot of just pure grass types, or grass types in general, benefit from that power boost as well. Especially since grass is one of the weaker offensive typings overall. Yeah, let's see. I got this random fighting type raid. I don't know what that is. Got a bunch of ground type raids. Hey, it's a Gimmighoul trying to make a purchase. There's a joke to be made there, but without good thought, it's just going to end up being really cringy, I guess is the right word. So, I think it's best I keep that under wraps. Anyways, I'm going to sell these things because I'm broke. I'm poor over here, as you can see, thanks to the previous video. Alright, you know what? I know a lot of people are thinking of their own fan-made forms for the other Swords of Justice, including Keldeo, and the other legendary beasts. What do you got? Walking Wake, so I want to say Roar Volcano or something, and for Entei, and for Raikou, Shroud Thunder, I don't know. Shrouded Thunder, but I think that takes up more than 12 characters, so. Because we're on the Switch now, but we still can't have anything more than just 12 characters at a time for a name, which makes no goddamn sense. Just makes no sense at all. Like, come on, have like 15 characters. There are plenty of RPGs out there that do that. In today's modern era, not just on the Switch. Alright, get rid of an ability capsule for the extra cash. I know somebody's probably yelling at me for that, but I tend to do that if I have too many of them. Why do I have 7 of these? I don't need all those impish mints. Here, turn your, something impish. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Alright, it was, let's do your raid. Let's do your raid to get paid, right? Jeez, I'm so bad at making jokes. Most of the time. Alright, if input lag would stop screwing me over, I could do this raid already. And what do we have in store? The Terra Ground Iron Treads. Fun fact, according to Wolfie VGC, I've stated this numerous times. One of his best abilities, even. Actually, you know what? I know this Lurantis is purely made for the Chesnaught, but I think Lurantis can do this. Why not? I'll give it a shot. If it can take down a Chesnaught, it should take down a future, weaponized, what am I gonna call it? Donphan, right? Now, it makes me wonder if that Donphan's equipped with, like, bullets and stuff. If it comes from the future and it's purely made out of metal, and according to its Scarlet Dex entry being supposedly made by aliens, you'd think that. Give it some guns, give it some bullets, give it a railgun for all we freaking care. Somebody just paste a railgun on top of its head. Though even if it did have that railgun, it won't mean anything, being a grass type. I'm already resistant to your attack. Or I could be a ground type and really screw you over. Oh yeah, knows Mega Horn. Right now we can take a Mega Horn, it's fine. He sets up his electric terrain. Oh, shocking. Haha, see? See what I did there? Okay. And I'm gonna set me up an Ingrain. What do I tell you, man? I'm resistant to your electric type moves. And you did so little damage, you healed me. Alright, I wanted to get off my own super powerful Leaf Storm. Hey, we got even more passive healing. Now I'm truly unkillable. Alright, prepare to suffer. I know that's very grim of me to say, but this Iron Treads will suffer. Like, literally, I'm not even joking. Now fall to getting... Okay, never mind. Yep, the game's just embarrassing me now. Alright, let's try that again. Can you actually hit something? Okay, really? It just flinch me. I missed, then I flinch. I missed, then I flinch. I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon heal this many times in a row. The only way I can make that even better is if I was Baton Pest an Aqua Ring. Actually, I don't think Aqua Ring exists in this game. I could be wrong about that. I've never seen it on a Pokemon. Hey, thanks for raising my speed. And that's why Contrary is one of the greatest abilities ever created. Anyways, Leaf Storm again. Thank you for hitting. Alright, we got some damage off. Go on ahead, your Earthquake means nothing. Alright, that lowers its attack. Get some more healing off. And let's do it. Leaf Storm again. Alright, go ahead and steal my Terra Charge. Now fall. Or the shield is the only thing that falls, I guess. Alright, Iron Head, that's cool. And give me that healing. I wonder how it feels to get healed in the Pokemon world. It probably just feels really good and your wounds just go away. Alright, final Leaf Storm. Hit. Oh, great, I'm gonna... Wait. Yes! Goodbye, Iron Treads. No one likes you. That's not true. Iron Treads is actually really cool. Great typing. Decent design. Yeah, it's pretty decent. You know what I just realized? What if in the future... You know how we have, like, NASCAR racing and stuff, or just car racing in general, or even horse racing? What if they have Iron Tread racing in the future? I mean, you think there are future forms of Donphan which can already roll, like, you know, wheels. Which Donphan is partially based on a wheel/tire. So why not Iron Treads be the same way, but way faster? I bet they make bets on them as well. With whatever futuristic currency they have. Alright, see, why don't I keep selling things while I wait for the rest of you to get a raid up? Alright, now get sold. Alright, I got all these irons. How did I get all these? Oh, wait, I'm being an idiot. The Chesnaught raids. That's right. You didn't hear me ask that question just now. Never mind. Did I even train up the Chesnaught I caught? Like, weeks ago? I don't remember what I did. I got this random ass Gumi over here. We don't need it. Do I want to make a... Yeah, Weirder doesn't get body press, sadly, so that can't work. I wanted to run Size Shield Bash, Trailblaze, so it gets both defense and speed buffs whenever I need them. Ah, no, we can always think of that later. Excuse me. Alright, I don't want to say this Pokemon's name or else I'll sneeze, so, we don't need to say that just now. I still need to find... Actually, still need to go look for Arracudas. I need those Arracuda scales so I can make... I almost said Larynxus. Liquidation TMs. For my Overquill over here. Alright, Mattel Wheel, who... Alright, Raid's up. Alright, I'll go look at it, see what it is. And it's another Terra Ground Iron Dreads. I wonder another thing. What if in the past, Grey Tusk often fought with each other for territory? I mean, I guess that would make more sense. You know what? I guess that should be our question of the day. Not that specifically, but our real question of the day is, who do you prefer? Alright, if you want to sit this one out, that is fine. But, which of the two Paradox Donphans do you prefer? Grey Tusk or Iron Treads, and why? Well, Grey Tusk just because one has... At least at the time of Scarlet and Violet coming out before we get any future Pokemon games. Fighting Ground was my most wanted type combo before this game came out. And it finally happened. I'm sure that type combo has a problem hitting both flying and bug types. But it hits a lot of other things for super effective, being tied to one of the two most offensively oriented types in the game. And Grey Tusk looks absolutely feral, and I love it. Like, you just take Donphan and make it look for your story. Given much larger tusks, which Donphan's normal tusks I always thought were a little small, so it's a good thing they did that. But it shows because, have you ever seen Grey Tusk even do its little roly-roly thing that both Iron Treads and Donphan can even do? Shows that it didn't have that back in the past. It later evolved into being able to roll in the future. And thank you, Pokepoo, for becoming a gamer bear. What was I saying? Perhaps it developed all that rolling abilities, Donphan I mean, maybe to help it scale up hills and mountains a little faster, which Grey Tusk didn't have to worry about back in the past, because I guess there wasn't nearly as much mountainous terrain back then. That's my thought process about that. I did discuss the same thing about Hisuian and Sneasler, excuse me, in a previous video while I was training up my Hisuian mods, about how it might have developed the fighting poison type, since Hisui is considered one of the most dangerous regions in all of Pokemon, with its very dangerous environments. I mean, why do you think we have Pokemon like Basculegion and Overquill, and them becoming their respective typings to adapt to the environment, just like adaptations in real life? It's the same case with Hisuian and Sneasel, I'd say. Perhaps it... Wait a minute, what did I just... Did I just lower my stats? I hope not. Okay, never mind. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, I'd like to probably develop the fighting type to combat one with opposing steel and rock types that the normal Sneasel would have had problems with. Either that, or it could have been the original Sneasel. That's a possibility as well. Because I do question how that and normal and Johtonian Sneasel are found in the same, well, region. Well, specifically this being ancient Sinnoh, when 100, 200 years later, however much time Legends Arceus takes place from Diamond and Pearl. Somewhere in that time frame, Sneasels evolved into the normal Johtonian counterparts because, again, they're available in the snow point areas of the Sinnoh region. And because his wind skills doesn't exist back then. I mean, other than, you know, real life, oh, this Pokemon didn't exist back when Diamond and Pearl first came out. So it would make sense for them to exist back then. Yeah, okay, sure, that's a decent argument. But in the Pokemon world lore sense of the way, it perhaps developed the fighting typing, and you know how the fighting typing isn't always just about actually fighting, it could also be synonymous with sports. Like, why do you think the gym leader from Kalos, Karena's a fighting type gym leader, for example? Despite being a roller skater, that's a sport, and that could count as, you know, being a fighter as well. And it probably developed the poison typing, I guess as a way to deal with its predators and prey a little bit more. Another way of adapting to its very dangerous environment and other very dangerous predators. I don't know what specific Pokemon it could take down with that poison typing. Perhaps fairy types. Even though, again, back then, fairy types didn't exist in the real world, but back in Ancient Isui, I bet there were some fairy types that the original Sneasels were having trouble with. So they had to adapt to deal with them. Thus developing the poison type. That's just my theory. If anyone's got any theories about that, and how these different Pokemon may have evolved, why don't you let us all know? It can be very thought-provoking. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming to my TED Talk, and why don't we go look for more raids? Yes, thank you. It actually took me a lot of thought there. I mean, I look like it, but I'm thinking really hard. I just roasted myself for what? Anyways. I'd say a certain bare phrase that I'm smarter than the average, fill in the blank there. I don't want to get sued, but yeah, like I said, I don't want to get sued. And while I do that, I reference another barren fiction. I won't say that bear either, I don't want to get sued. Alright, let's see, what's this Terramon over here? I think that's the Terra Ground Terra. Growlithe. You know another thing? Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales are in the coding of Legends Arceus, which I think you can, I could be wrong, but I think you can get them from a quest? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I think you can get them in a quest in that game, but you should be able to transfer them from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, since that's the only other Switch game that Alolan Ninetales and Alolan Vulpix are even available. So that makes me wonder. Ponyta is available in that game, so why not a Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Rapidash? Which, in my opinion, Galarian Rapidash should have evolved further. Into, like, maybe some sort of Psychic-type Pegasus. That would have been awesome, but no, let's get another Psychic Fairy type instead, because that's totally what we needed. And I think Rapidash's stats are low enough that it can warrant getting an evolution. Again, I'll keep it reiterating. If Bisharp of all Pokemon can get a new evolution in this game, then Pokemon like Rapidash can too. Or Pokemon like Sawsbuck, which actually, months ago, I always thought of a good evolution for Sawsbuck, actually, depending on which seasonal form it's in, will influence its typing, giving it 4 different forms, essentially. Not just for the visual flair, but for typing, for move pool, for abilities, perhaps, as well. Like, I don't know, the summer form could be Grass Fire. The Sawsbuck evolution. The winter form, Grass Ice. Because, yeah, we need more Abomasnows out here. I mean, thanks to the buff to Snow, Abomasnow is a lot better, but that's slightly off topic. Let's see, where's my Hawlucha? Flying type. I don't think you can hit me. Actually, I might give this a shot. Weakness policy, it knows Wild Charge, so if it hits me with that, I can get my Unburden boost. You know, let me give it a shot. Let's use Darkhawk. Some sort of flying, like, or you mean regular Rapidash? You could always ask the same thing about normal Linoon, or Hoennian Linoon. That's an interesting question, actually. Are people from Hoenn called Hoes? I know I'm not the first one who thought of that question, but... I don't know, this is a funny question. I think you get the Rusted Sword from the I almost said Casgrafa. Potameonada, what are they called? Auctions. They should show up there. Just like with the, Creation Trio weapons. The Creation Trio items. I'm stuttering so damn much. Take a shot every time I do. The place for Arceus. The Runes of Unity for Calyrex. The Prison Bottle for Hoopa. You get all of those there. And you know what's weird I just realized about Zacian and Zamazenta? Why is it when they're in their crown forms? I don't know if this shows up on your screen, but on my screen, it's in its Hero of Many Battles form. Why isn't it in its crown form if it's got the Rusted Sword or Shield, respectively? Alright, if that's what he wants to do. I have to go to a certain place I don't really want to go to later on anyways. But we've still got some time, so let us have a little fun. Alright, just get some damage off. I want him to use Wild Charge on me. Go ahead, use Wild Charge. You know you want to. Yeah, hit me with that. You just fell for my trap. And now I'm the strongest thing in the universe. +2 in attack, and my Unburden boost activates. You are done, my good sir. You're done. Your life is forfeit. Now, fall. If that's what he wants, well, not wants to do. If that's what he has to do, then go for it. Alright, you're not, oh, I'm faster than you. You ain't flinching me. Haha, can't hit me with that. And just lowering everybody's speed. Alright, he gets that off. Hopefully he doesn't take away my stat buffs. That's going to make me a bit salty. Alright, that's fine. Nobody cares if you do that. At least Freezing Glare still looks pretty decent in this game. I know, he's going to school. I know. If that's what he needs to do, then he shall do it. And he takes away my Tera Charge. Well, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal Shear here. I know the strat is the reversal strat, but after taking away my Tera Charge, real clever game. Gotta worry about that. It was awesome playing with him as well. Enjoy the Chesnaught and the Iron Treads. Alright, oh, screw you. Of course you take away my stat buffs. I've still got my Unburden boost, so hat jumps on you. Alright, we can take that just fine. Kinda. Freezing glare. And now Terrestrial is fighting. Yes, I did. I said thank you, and you're welcome to him as well. Very fun playing with him. Perhaps we shall do it again in the future. Alright, world's strongest reversal right here. Well, maybe not because I lost my attack buffs, but whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, do you need to get all... Oh, yeah. You're just saying that. I misinterpreted, I apologize. And down goes the Iron Treads. That's Tera fighting. Now, how useful would it be for this guy? He doesn't struggle with rock types, doesn't struggle with steel types. Normal types definitely doesn't struggle with. Dark types you're neutral, and what's the other type? Ice types? Yeah, it's already got steel typing. I'd just go Tera Steel at that point instead of Tera Fighting. And giving it maybe less weaknesses and a bit more coverage, but most of the types that it can already... that fighting types are super effective. Iron Treads base typing can already deal with, so Tera Fighting's kind of useless. I mean, unless you want to run body press strats, which is defense says what, 120? You could probably do that. Iron defense... okay, maybe I should have done that. Iron defense, max defense with impish nature, and just body press everything to oblivion. Alright, I shall put up this raid right here. And let's see, that's another Terra Ground. Orchidea shall be the used one. Alright, looks like we're almost here. And I'm gonna pull this metal elephant to size. Very graphic, I know, but I mean, just think of it as me pulling apart a Lego set, something like that. Pull them apart with the power of water and grass. And water again. Hey, congratulations for getting yourself a blue Switch Lite. I've been looking to get myself a PS5 for a little bit now, but that's gonna wait. It's probably gonna be a while before I get a PS5, especially since most of the games I'm looking to get that are on PS5 are also already on PS4. I think the only game I'm looking to get so far that's exclusive to PS5 is Ratchet & Clank Rifts Apart. But every other PS5 game I want to get is also on PS4, so I think I should just wait until more things come out for that. To, warrant getting a PS5. Make it look, oh my god. Make it a bit more useful. And as I've stated numerous times, I do want to move my PS4 up to my room, so I can start streaming PS4 games on here as well. I know I had a viewer in the past, I forgot who it was, and I've forgotten which video, that mentioned that I should try out Hollow Knight, which I do have on my PS4. I did get a discount for that. I barely played it since I bought it, so I don't know, maybe your fourth Switch? Well, jeez. This is my first Switch, and probably only Switch. Alright, Seed Sower, that's exactly what we need. Thanks to the NPC, probably the perfect NPC for this situation as well. Alright, you didn't take away our stat buffs, I can leave Storm for me. Don't flinch me, please. You asshole. Okay. Okay, Leaf Storm. Alright, Earthquake's fine. Hit me with a Quake of the Earth. Alright, more than half of your HP is gone. What happened to the other, other two, I should say, since you're definitely playing on one of your Switches? Probably not the new one you just got. If you don't mind me asking, what did happen to the other two? Yeah, Hollow Knight and PS4, which once I do inevitably finally start playing PS4 games on here, my first idea was to play Persona 5 Royal and then Tales of Arise and then Tales of Berseria long before I play Hollow Knight, so I was about to ask which PS4 game I should play on here first, but nah, I already have the idea. As I've just told you, whenever I finally stop being lazy and move it up here. Alright, Leaf Storm. Catch these leaves. Or catch these scythes, I guess Laurentis would say. Okay, screw you. No, why are you lowering my stats? I don't appreciate it when people lower my stats, man. Oh, so you can keep playing with yourself over and over again. Alright. Alright, this Leaf Storm will end your career. It didn't. Okay. His career is still going very great and strong. Rolling around with a mountain on his head. That's his career. I bet he gets paid very well for it as well. And you stole my kill again. I can't get no kills out here, man. This annoys me. All four of them are fine? Jeez, man. Well, that's what you desire. I'm gonna go sell more things. I just realized I'm next to the fire team star camp. But that was a long, long time ago. Nobody cares about those balloons anymore. Now, let's see, what can I sell here? What can I sell to the man named Marcel? That's his name now. His canon name is Marcel. Let's see. Nothing. I can't really sell much in that slot, so I'm gonna sell things here. You stole my kill? Oh, really? From my perspective, you stole mine. Or I stole... What did I say before? I don't know. Or I stole your kill, I should be saying. You stole my kill from my perspective. Yeah, let's see. What the... These Tauros, dude! God, what did I ever do to you? Alright, now I'm getting attacked by Tauros. Thanks for raising my attack. Man, these Tauros, dude. Speaking of Tauros, do want to get myself a normal type Tauros, but after the fighting type Tauros and the other breeds of Tauros, it kinda stinks. I'll be real. Like, what's a normal type Tauros to a Tauros that can kick your ass much better than a normal Tauros can? Alright, let's see what your raid is. Probably another Iron Treants. I guessed everything right, yep. This totally isn't scripted, nope. That and whatchamacallit. Hate to bring this up, but now that we're at 88 followers, only 2 away and we hit 90. I wonder if we could hit 90 followers in this stream. If we can, I think I should do a special video of any of your choices in Pokemon or in Smash Bros, any of that. Ice Shard? I forgot what raid that was, but yeah, you stole my kill. Not just that, you stole my kill in other ways too. And here comes Iron Treads once again. And his defense has been risen. Alright, Ingrain once again getting my stats. And he's a fast one, apparently. I mean, Iron Treads does have a very high defense stat. It's its highest stat of any of its stats, so it makes sense that it's getting more defense buffs and, well, attacker speed boosts, despite how high those stats are as well. And I get all this passive healing, and you don't. Alright, Leaf Storm. Ah, your Mega Horn means nothing. And thanks for raising my speed. I appreciate it. Man, when are we gonna see a... Well, you know Deoxys' signature move, Psycho Boost? When are we gonna see Deoxys with a hidden ability of Contrary with that move? Do you know how badly people are gonna abuse that? Like Attack Form Deoxys with Focus Sash and Psycho Boost? That won't be good. Now, I bet there's a Fakemon out there that has all those moves. Like Psycho Boost and V-Create and Dragon's Ascent and Close Combats and stuff. I bet there's somebody out there who made a Fakemon like that. Just purely made for Contrary boosts and nothing else. Or or Meteor Storms. Or whatever other move can do that. I think I might have said all the major ones at least. And what I'm forgetting? I guess Hyperspace Fury lowers defense and with Clanging Scale, so there's that too. Get off that Leaf Storm. The shield is almost gone. Okay, take away my stat buffs again. Take that recoil damage. I can't terrestrialize. Yeah, I know, game. I just figured it out. You don't gotta make fun of me for it. Alright, I'm gonna heal some of my HP back. This is great. Also didn't know that Chesnaught could get belly drum. Obviously as an egg move. But guess who else gets an Ursa Luna, and we all know how broken he is. Alright, and we win this round. Goodbye, Donphan from the future. And that's another one on my resume I can put down here. I've killed hundreds of iron treads. That's something I could definitely put on my resume. And the more dangerous counterparts, Great Tusks. Even though this is a copy of Violet, not Scarlet, so take that information as you will. Yes, let's go, as in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Okay, I already established I don't really like those games that much, so bad joke on my part. And flying over here, I can't go up there. Nice battles, nobody cares. Alright, let me know if there's a new raid up. I'm going to check my mons again. Let's see here, got my Hisuian on. Oh, you know what? Speaking of them. Lander is Thunderous. Thunder Boy over here. One Thunderous set I've always liked running back in Gen 6 was a Choice Scarf to Thunderous, specifically in its Therian form. Wild Bolt Storm. Which is a base 100 power move with 80 accuracy, but always hits in the rain, so you can take advantage of that. And why don't we replace that with replace Thunder with this? It's stronger than Thunderbolt, sure, less accurate, but again, overall stronger than that. And I think it always paralyzes. Either that or it's just a really high chance to paralyze, like 30%. So it's a better... I think it hits both opponents in double battles as well, so it's a better discharge. An overall stronger discharge. And 17 of that special attack. And give it some speed. And I'll figure out the rest of, well, Psychic, Dark Pulse, Terra Electric, and Focus Blast. That's the movesets I always like to use, and I think I'm going to change your form back into your Incarnate form. I'm going to keep my Landorus in Asterian form, though. Because I want to see if... Does anybody have, like, a separate Landorus they're not using or something? Could give you a few shinies, I suppose, for it. Because I want to run, like, the Landorus I had back in Generation 8 with both Sheer Force and Life Orb, which is a very dangerous sweeper that you could just get sweeping right away. It's one thing I always wanted to run. Alright, I'll go to that raid momentarily. Springtide Storm, which for some reason Springtide Storm isn't affected by rain. But it always lowers the special attack, I believe. The attacker's special attack, I believe, of opponents. You want to pair with... break away from your Landorus if that's okay with you. I've got a few shinies I can give for that. If that is fine with you, that is. Also, Thunderblade had just like the tails of attack. Hey, it's Air Fire. Iron Treads. It doesn't have trouble hitting steel types. But water... I don't think Terra Fire helps at all that much either. Terra Ground is just better. Alright, if you're fine with it. Alright, let's see. The shiny Snorunt that I caught in the previous video I could give you. It's female, so if you want to evolve into a Snorunt, or a Frostlass, excuse me. There's that. Alright, I'm gonna use Bazoo Cannon for this. Alright, I guess you don't want that. I'm showing you some Flora, but that thing's really underwhelming. I have a shiny Snover. That thing's... It's a decent shiny, at least in my opinion. I have 3 Meloettas I got through giveaways, if you want one of those, maybe. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. Alright, after this, if you want to do the trade, we shall do our trade. Oh, frick, I forgot about Electric Terrain. Oh, rats. I just Water Pulse everything away. Why would you use Iron Head when... Okay. Actually, if my... Wow, screw you. That's why you used Iron Head. Alright, if Hawlucha can take this, Bazoo Cannon can take this. World's strongest Water Pulse, even though we're not in the rain. Alright, Water Pulse again. Your Mega Horn missed, you loser. Ha ha. Now fall to a Water Pulse. Alright, assuming he doesn't take our Terra Charge away, I can Terrasilize next turn. And whenever you're ready, game, we can do this. Ah, taking too much damage. Alright, of course you take away our Terra Charge. You frickin' fool. You foolish fool, why would you do such a thing? Such a rude thing. Alright, that's fine. I fainted. That's okay. That was a part of my strategy, actually. So once I come back after I can actually get another Terra Charge off... and I can Terrastalize. And you take away my ability. Yeah, alright, dude. Just kicking me while I'm down again. And now, we're an even stronger water type. Now, Terra Ice works for it as well, if you want to spam Ice Beams with Choice Scarf. That's my thought process. I can take that super easily, don't flinch. Thank you. And now this Water Pulse will end your life. Goodbye. And I'm probably gonna get censored now I just said that. What if the let them censorships come? We're making Iron Shreds extinct out here. Alright, if you're okay with us doing that trade, Aaron, why don't we do that? An infinite amount of Landorus's? How many Landorus's did you get? Landorus I don't know. I smile when picking up that Grappa Berry, because, yeah, it was so exciting to bring up that Grappa Berry. Alright, I'm gonna initiate the trade. Alright, perhaps I could ask for 2 of those Landoruses, and I can give you the shiny Snover I have and the shiny snow runs that I have, if that's okay with you. Does that sound fair? It's how many you can get. Alright, if you don't have that many right now, then please just give me one for now, okay? If that's fine with you. Oh, oops, code. That's right, I have to use a code. I canceled the search, let's use this code. 0118 0119. Hopefully I don't well, we're in a union circle, I doubt that's gonna happen. Oh, wow, geez, that was instantaneous. Now, let me give you the snow run I got in the previous episode. Where are you? Where are you? That's the Tauros, and here we go, Crim Snow Dawn. Thank you for the Landurus. You don't want the shiny. Okay, what do you desire then? You want God. You mean Arceus. And you won't. I know your spell check's a little off, but you won't God. That's funny. Yeah, God, you hear that? He won't you. The only thing about that is... whenever I can find the frickin' things, if these things will load already. Where are they? They're both shiny Arceuses, though, but your Landorus is not shiny. So, and not gonna lie, I don't really want to give up these Arceuses, since 18 different Arceus types. And stuff like that. So, how about this? Do you think we can make some sort of a truce for now? If I find a giveaway for Arceuses, I'll make sure I get a few for you. How's that sound? And we could do this trade in a later video. Alright then, thanks for coming to a deal with me. I shall look hard and wide for those, Arceus giveaways. Anyways, I'm afraid that this shall be the end of the video for now. We can always do more of these over the weekend. Because, aside from slavery, as I've stated in previous videos, I do have places to go. Like a bagel store that I want to go into right now. If you didn't already know, I do happen to really like bagels. I hope in well, it's going to be kind of redundant with the sandwiches in this game. But I hope a future game does a sort of bagel cooking thing. I'd freaking love that. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna go to Mizagoza for a little bit. Put away my Landorus. I said Landorus. My Lurantis. And then we shall end things off. Alrighty, we are almost done here. Box 5. And here we are. Now, I think that shall be the end of this great old video today. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. That, and click one of the videos you see on screen right here and now. May I give a special thank you to both Aaron for joining me today, and William the Hulk plus Pokefu for becoming Gamer Bears today and joining me in our raids. Anyways, and if y'all truly want to, please subscribe on Twitch as well. It helps out the community and allows me to make more of these videos. And once again, this video was sponsored by W. Please click the link in the description below for a discount on your energy drink using Spread the Bear Game in all caps. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time. Have a nice day and enjoy your chestnuts and iron treads. Bye-bye.